Hi ladies, welcome to Weekend Madness, where I share with you all my crazy buyings for the weekend because I'm a stressed out working folk. I think that's the best that I can put this into perspective. Anyway, today's video I'm going to first tell you what are the things that I have bought, and secondly I am going to show you kind of the effects of a couple of them, whether they are currently on my face or I will apply them later and show it to you. So to start first, I'm still on my MAC craze right now. Last week it was a lot of lipstick. This week I went in and I purchased the Pro Longwear SPF 20 foundation. This is a cream foundation. Usually cream foundations for me represent like something that is kind of will be oily or is like, it's gonna shift because it's cream. But I must say that this has performed quite well. This is in the color NC25, so it comes in a compact like this. I really like it when they put cream foundations in this sort of compact because it's easy, and it comes with a sponge, and you can also use like things like your beauty blender and put. So actually currently what I have on my face is this, alright, with a bunch of a lot of setting powder on it as well. I really quite like this. Actually, I've been out since time now is 10:49. Actually, I've been out since the morning around 10:49 or so. So that's like 12 hours. Definitely it did get a little oily, but I have gone through one round of blotting and I kind of powdered again. However, it's not like anything like, oh, really really shiny T-zone or really really shiny all over. I think it's great. It really does control the oil a bit, and the coverage I think looks really nice. And I mean, your skin doesn't look too fake, but it does have a nice buffing effect to that. So I really like this right now. Another thing I got from MAC, this is the Conceal and Correct Duo. So basically, what you get is one side you get this kind of yellow color, the other side you kind of get this skin color, but it's a little bit more pinkish skin color, which you can use under eye. For the yellow, you use it kind of around the nose, that you have redness, and I do have it today underneath the foundation. I think that definitely it did brighten my under eye. I'm still trying to work this in. I'll see how it goes, as I go along. But currently, it's quite cool. Now, next I'm gonna move on. This is from Makeup Forever. This is the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. So basically, they took their primers and kind of repackaged and kind of categorized them into different things. So you have the color correcting one. The one that I got here is the smoothing primer. Basically, there was this nice sales lady working there who recommended that I should either get the smoothing or the hydrating, because the nourishing is a little bit too much. It's for aging skin, and the mattifying, basically I do get a bit dry actually around the nose, and the mattifying will make it dry, a bit flaky. So I ended up with this. I have this underneath the foundation today. This is the smoothing primer. At the moment, I really think it's quite nice. I'm not experiencing any weird uncomfortable feelings with it, or I'm not experiencing any heaviness with this primer. I think the line is pretty nice. I'm interested to get the hydrating one and the color correcting one once I finish up some of my other primers. I think it's really nice. It's really lightweight, so I'm quite into this new line of primers from Makeup Forever. Now, the next thing I have here, this is the Lights Camera Splashes mascara from Tarte. This I really like. I kind of like and hate this packaging, because yes, it does look nice, but it's gonna get crumply over time and it's gonna look like shit anyway. But anyway, I have it on my eyes today. So I'm just gonna close my eyes a little bit for you to take a look. There's 2 coats of this mascara. I think that it works well, although I wouldn't say that it's like crazy dramatic phenomenal, but it does work well. I didn't experiencing it smudging anywhere. The smudging happens because of my eyeliner. yeah, so I think it's a reasonably good mascara. What I do like about it is it's worn. It's worn. It's not too huge, okay? Because I am Asian, all right. I don't have really fluffy eyelashes. It those really big brushes just don't suit me. And actually there's this really ridiculous looking one from Makeup Forever, which I'm trying to find here because I want to kind of bitch about it. I kind of like brushes, mascara brushes that are a little bit smaller um, for use. For example, this is the Smoky Extravaganza. Smoky Extravagant from Makeup Forever. No, 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 I can't. I'll try and use the tip of it, but that back is no, 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 no. Yep. So I really like the brush of this Lex Camera. It splashes and it's waterproof. And it's actually a more wet mascara, which is kind of okay. It's up my alley in terms of that. But yeah, I don't think that it's enough drama to just go only with mascara. So I would like to find something that's more dramatic, but you know, this is reasonably good. Now, to move on from there, alright, next I have a second batch of stuff, and these are actually powder face bases. So powder foundations essentially. So the first one I have here, this is the it's a Taiwan brand, it's called Solone. This is called the Flights of Fancy. It's in the Flights of Fancy kind of series. This is the Crystal Powder Foundation. This is in the color. They only have 3 colors, so this is like 03 Light Natural because Asians, you know. Anyway, this was actually meant to be part of a, you know, you buy this and you put this in a case, so you have to buy the case, but I don't care for that, so I'm just going to use it as it is. It comes like this, so okay, so it looks like this. Of course, you can just leave it in this plasticky case and use it, but you can also take it out, put it somewhere, you know, it's up to you. You can buy the case as well to use it. Why I really bought this is because the powder is just, I'm not sure if you can see this. Yeah, it's just really smooth and really. I like it when the powder feels like it fuses together, and not just in a chalky mess. So I think that it feels really nice. Another kind of powder face base I bought is the Laura Mercier mineral foundation. I think that I have actually been wanting to get this for really a while, but never really got around there. But I had a voucher today, so of course, so I went in and got it. This is in the color natural beige. So yeah, I was contemplating between the loose powder and the pressed powder. Definitely there's a difference in terms of its texture. Yeah, if you may, the texture, there's definitely a difference. So I was really contemplating. In the end I decided that the texture of the loose version is definitely better than the pressed, and so I decided to get the loose one. So this is what the powder looks like, and it's just this really nice and smooth and really radiant looking powder. So I really like this. Okay, so what's going to happen in the second part of today's video is that I am going to remove my MAC makeup from my face, and I'm going to actually try out these two powder foundations for you too. For me, it's kind of a first impressions for me too. So I'll do half a face with the Solone, half a face with the Laura Mercier, and we'll see how it goes. So just give me a while, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have just quickly removed like my base with a wipe. I kept the eyes because I spent time on this shit this morning, so I'm just gonna wear it a little while longer. So just to kind of be fair on both sides, I'm just going to use a moisturizer first because I'm getting old and it's getting dry. I just slap on this kind of day cream moisturizer. Alright, so I'm going to use kabuki brushes for both powders. I find that they are quite suitable brushes to use. Oops. Okay, because my buffing brush is currently a little bit dirty and I want to make sure, there's that difference there. Anyway, so I'm going to first use the Solone powder. Okay, this is the crystal. Again, this is the crystal powder foundation. The claims are that yeah, it claims to make it look it's very light, and then make it look not dry and cakey. So I'm gonna put this on this side of the face. I'm just going to use this, go in a little bit. Okay, there's some fallout as usual with powder foundation, and I'm just going to go in and buff it around. Okay, I'm slowly building up a little bit more because it started out quite sheer. And just slowly buffing it. Okay, definitely it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel very drying. It is a very comfortable powder foundation. But I do for just your reference, I like my powder foundation with a little bit more sheen, with a little bit more glow. So I'm not into things that are very cakey. Which this foundation is kind of turning out to look quite well because it is quite has a sheen on it. I would say that it does have some micro shimmer in it. I don't have a problem with that, though it might look crazy if like your skin is sparkling. You are not Edward or whatever is his name in Twilight. But it's a nice sheen. Like I can live with this sheen. The coverage can be built. I think if you use a kind of sponge to put it on, it will definitely be able to create more coverage. But overall, I'm cool with that. Now the second thing I'm gonna use is the Laura Mercier loose powder. I'm not a fan of the overall loose powder format, but I can live with it. This has the spinning half a spin kind of thing, so you can I'm just gonna pour some of that out. Okay, onto the cap. And I'm going to use this Body Shop Kabuki brush to kind of get some of that and start applying that. Definitely it is very smooth, and it has that nice kind of creamy type of texture that I like a powder foundation. I'm just gonna see what happens when I add a little bit more layers. It does have some nice coverage actually, which is quite nice for a powder foundation. Okay, I'm just gonna use out because I poured that out, so I'm just gonna use it. Buffing. Okay, I'm going to give the Solone slide a little bit of buffing as well. Alright, this Laura Mercier one, it looks pretty nice. I don't feel powdery or cakey. When you touch it, it feels really smooth. Solone one also feels quite smooth, but the Laura Mercier one feels more like it's like creamed together, the kind of feeling, like a bit more moisture, oil, creamy kind of feeling. So I really like this. It's actually quite nice. I've actually been eyeing this powder for really long, so I'm really happy that I managed to get it today because I had a voucher, $50 voucher. It's really nice. Okay, it does have some micro shimmer in it. Micro shimmer. It doesn't look like it's Christmas or some crazy New Year holiday, but definitely nice. Yeah. So in terms of I think both sides are okay, but definitely I think the Laura Mercier one will give you more coverage for less powder. I actually tried to put on more layers of the Solone one, but I think the coverage is still remains very sure, whereas the Laura Mercier one is kind of built up to kind of a medium coverage. In terms of the feeling, both sides feel quite good. At the moment, doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of stuff. Actually, it doesn't feel like anything at all at the moment. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with both of them, but in terms of the whether it will control that depends to be seen. But currently, I'm quite happy with this. I think that definitely the Laura Mercier one feels like it's worth the money. The Sony one feels not bad also, but whether this is I'm looking for the product has to have something special, to distinguish itself. So I'm kind of looking for that. It's definitely a creamy. Slowly on, it's definitely creamy and nice as well. Yeah, but not that much coverage, Or maybe if I could change and use a sponge or something like that, it could change the way it applies. I'm just going to use this beauty blender. Let's see. Actually, it's not bad. I'm using a sponge for this one. So, well, maybe that's something to consider instead, to use a sponge with the Solone one. Because it seems to be, yeah, going on a little bit better than using a powder. Alright. Anyway, that's kind of about it for today. This is the Weekend Madness. I kind of hope the following weeks are not so bad because it's getting a bit out of hand. Anyway, I hope you are not, you don't need retail therapy to save your soul like I do. So I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.